Hello guys, it's me Ryan Jones here, back again with another video. In today's video, I am going to be predicting the worst player from every Spfl team for the 2022-23 season. And it's been a few clubs, it's really obvious. A few clubs, it's a bit of a tough decision because they're all kind of a bit in the mud. So I'll be giving you my thoughts and my opinions. Comment down below if you agree or disagree with me. So let's get straight into this video. Starting with Aberdeen, and I have gone for David Bates. Now, what can I say? This guy has been atrocious. An absolutely embarrassment to the whole team, especially last season where we were literally in the mud. He played 33 matches, bagging 2 goals and 9 yellow cards. Now what? He literally gave away about 4 penalties last season alongside Gallagher. So yeah, it was a really big fail. And he was on the verge of signing for Legia Warsaw, the Polish team, but for around 200,000. But it got declined and he's staying at Aberdeen. And I think he's unhappy with the game time he's getting alongside Ramirez, I think. And he just doesn't know how to play football. And he joined last summer from Hamburg, I think it was. And he was, the expectations were high, but he did not deliver. He was absolutely horrific and horrible. And that's why it was a clear and obvious decision, David Bates. Celtic, and I have gone for James Forrest, the winger who's been kind of at the club since for ages now, and he's kind of been, I would say, when I think he got a lot of game time under Neil Lennon, the managers before, but when Ange Postecoglou came in, it kind of fell downhill from there, didn't it? He's 31 years of age, and he gets in the Scotland squad quite a few times. And I think we can all agree that the season he got 19 matches last season, scoring 1 goal and 2 assists, which is not that good for a winger, I must say. And he's basically on the bench for every single game. And yeah, he did not deliver, and that's why James Forrest is clearly not the best player at Celtic. Dundee United. Now, I have gone for a bit of a different one here. I have gone for a new signing. I'm sorry if I pronounce this wrong. It's Birigiti. I don't know how to pronounce your name, but what can I say? Wow, in Europe, that shocked me. That really did shock me. A 7-0 loss to AZ Alkmaar in the second leg in the Netherlands. Wow. That was a shock and a half. And I must say, Mark Birigiti, that's his name, the goalkeeper, he was starting and he looks alright. He's made a few saves. The thing is, you rarely concede 7 goals in European competitions, and Scotland are just making a bad impression in Europe. Just stick Aberdeen in there, we should probably win every game. So it's kind of a bit of a bogey one, really. Dundee United's a tough one because they've got quite a lot of good players. But to concede 7 in Europe is just very disappointing. And he hasn't kept a clean sheet since the season started. I'm not including the Premier Sports Cup. Oh yeah, they're not in the Premier Sports Cup. He hasn't kept a clean sheet this season. So I have gone for Mark Birigiti. Livingston, and I have gone for the 24-year-old Jamie Brandon. He is, if you don't know who he is, which you probably don't, he used to play for Hearts of Midlothian and Greenock Morton. Now, what can I say? I don't want to be bothered with searching up Livingston. They're just a rubbish team. And Jamie Brandon isn't much better. He's a right back, and he hasn't got much game time. Really, no minutes. Honestly, I'm just counting it on the minutes. No game time. He played 13 minutes against Dundee United, fair enough. But honestly, I don't want to take my time searching about stupid Livingston. So I've gone for Jamie Brandon because I couldn't be bothered. Hearts, and I have gone for Lewis Nielsen. Now, he's 19 years old. He's still not in his prime yet. But it's a tough one, really. Hearts have got quite good players. And Lewis Nielsen joined this summer from Dundee United, and he also used to play for Falkirk. So yeah, it's a bit of a bogey one really, because you don't know much. I don't know much about him, and he wasn't happy at Dundee United, and I can just tell he's not going to get any game time next season for Hearts, because Hearts have already got the team that they're going to stick to this season, and they've got quite a lot of good players. Alex Cochrane mainly in his position to cover that, Alan Forrest as well. So Hearts have already got really good players that I just don't think he's going to get much game time. So that's why I put him the worst player for Hearts this season. Rangers, and I have gone for the in-form Nikola Katic. Now, if you don't remember this guy, he is the one who scored that goal at Glasgow for that match against Celtic. Now, there was a bit of a big goal, really. He's Croatian, 25 years of age, and I think he was on loan last season. And Rangers definitely want to sell him. He's not getting any. He's literally not getting any game time. And he was actually on loan to Hajduk Split. I think, I'm not quite sure, but I think it's a Croatian team. And he got 21 matches, which actually is not bad for a Croatian team. But he's not getting any game time. He's about to leave the club, and he's going to be doing nothing this season. So I have gone for Nikola Katic for Rangers. We're back with this man, Gary Woods. I have gone for him for Kilmarnock. This guy, honestly, don't get me onto it, because he's rubbish. Absolutely, shockingly bad. Now, don't get me started. If you go to that Motherwell match, I'll put a link in the description. That the Motherwell match, the away game in the Scottish Cup, you would see he's on the brink of me absolutely demolishing him. Honestly, if I take 100 shots versus Gary Woods, I would score about 90 of them. I'm not joking. And this guy's not gonna get game time this season. He's ahead of Zach Hemming and the other keeper, so he's not gonna get game time this season. And I don't know why Derek brought him in. He left Aberdeen, and this guy is absolutely horrific. So that's why I've gone for Butterfingers Gary Woods for Kilmarnock. Okay, St Johnstone. Now, this is quite a tough one, really. But I have gone for Adam Montgomery, the former Celtic, and he's on loan from Celtic, actually, and he used to play for Aberdeen last season. Now, you might remember him. I'm basing him because I was watching him live last season, and he was absolutely terrible. He was shockingly bad, and no wonder he was getting on the bench all the time. And I know he played 90 minutes against Motherwell, but he is still not going to get game time this season. And honestly, don't get me started with him. He was rubbish. He was absolutely rubbish at Aberdeen. And I think he'll be bad again at St Johnstone. So I am going for Adam Montgomery, the former Aberdeen and on loan from Celtic man. Ross County, and I have gone for the 22-year-old Ross Monroe, the backup goalkeeper, you might say, who previously played for Brora Rangers, Cowdenbeath, and an Athletic, and Raith Rovers. He is, of course, he's not going to get game time this season. He's ahead of Ross Laidlaw, and he's performing quite well. And there's really he joined Ross County in 2017, and he's just been their backup goalkeeper ever since. And he's not going to do anything this season. All he's going to be doing is giving that bench a little wee hot chocolate whilst they warm up. So Ross Monroe, he's not going to get any game time this season. So I have put him as the worst player for Ross County. St Mirren, and I have gone for another former Aberdeen player, and that is Declan Gallagher. Now, how good was last Saturday? Honestly, that was perfect. Obviously, if you don't know him, he's former Motherwell and Aberdeen player, Scottish international, and he's 31 years old, and he got a red card against Aberdeen last Saturday. I'll play a clip right here. This is absolutely hilarious. This is honestly so funny. And honestly, this guy, don't get me started. He was rubbish alongside David Bates last season, and he's already got a red card, absolutely injuring Hayden Coulson's leg, so he's rolled out for the game against Motherwell tomorrow. And this guy's a joke. Honestly, he was good at Motherwell, rubbish at Aberdeen, and I think he's going to be rubbish at St Mirren. So I've gone for Declan Gallagher because he is, honestly, don't get me started, he is rubbish. This is another tough one. Motherwell, who really have got quite good players, but their team is just off and on. So it was a tough decision picking Motherwell. I would honestly, I don't know why I'm saying that, but I've gone for their backup goalkeeper Scott Fox, who previously played for Celtic, East Fife, Queen of the South, Dundee, Ross County, Partick Thistle and Greenock Morton. I know that's a lot of clubs, but he's 35 years of age, and he's not going to be doing anything for Motherwell, as Stephen Kelly's been their player this season last year, and he's not getting ahead of him. He's a Scotland international. What do you expect? And yeah, he's not going to be doing anything this season. He's going to be warming up the bench. So I've gone for Scott Fox, the backup goalkeeper, because Liam Kelly is honestly just smashing it in the Spfl this season. And finally, Hibernian, and I have gone for Kyle McGuinness. He is a Scottish international who I've actually met before. He's quite a nice guy, and he used to play for St Mirren. He's a winger. He looked very promising for Hibs, I think it was like 2 seasons ago, but now he's just fallen off, and now he's just a shadow. And literally, where is he? He's disappeared. Honestly, you do not see him anywhere. You honestly do not see him anywhere. Where is he? Honestly, this guy, he disappeared. 23 years of age, so he's still quite young. And he used to play for the Scotland under-17s and under-21s level. So he's got that international, that under-21s and under-13s or under-17s experience. And in the last season, he got 7 matches, 2 goals, which is off and on, really. But literally, he's the only player that's literally just disappeared. And I've heard he's got an injury right now. So I've gone for Callum McGuinness because he is just not getting any game time. So I do hope you enjoyed this video. Please can you like and subscribe, hit the notification bell to notify every single time I upload a video, and see you next time. Bye guys.